Hello, my dear friends, fellow photographers, and travelers around the world. Once again, welcome to Chris Lee Travel Channel. And today's episode, I'll bring you to a national park in Sarawak. And this national park are just situated not very far away from Kuching City. And please stay tuned for the coming images, including video clips of my journey in this national park. Just now is just an intro of my travelogues, and now we move on to this national park of the name Bako National Park. And for those who with me for the first time, this is a map of Malaysia, and Malaysia is comprised of two parts. They're separated by a South China Sea. On the eastern side, where on the peninsular Malaya, we call it the West Malaysia, and then on the east of it, right, then it's actually on the Borneo Islands, and it's known as the East Malaysia. And in East Malaysia, we have two states, namely the Sabah and Sarawak. And we are now visiting the state of Sarawak, and Kuching is the capital city of Sarawak. And this is a zoom-in map of the region that we are going to explore. And I have introduced you in the earlier three episodes in more details. Two on the Kuching city, and one is on the Sarawak Cultural Village. But now we are coming to the fourth episode, where I'm sharing with you the Bako National Park, which is not far from Kuching City, as well also not far from Sarawak Cultural Village. And this is actually the map displays when upon arrival at the so-called Bako National Park. You can see that they show the exact location and the trail that have been formed for visitors to explore this national park. So you can see that there are 3 stars indicated in this map, and one of the stars is located right on the right, so-called leftmost of this image. It's right near to the beaches there. This is where the HQ, the headquarters of the park, is located. Then above it, not far away, there's another star of the name Paku, sorry, can't really see it correctly. And this is actually the location where we disembark from our boats. Then on the far east, there's another star. It's a the name again, Tajir, and it's a place where we intended to visit and to trek, all the way there. Of course, unfortunately, our journey was curtailed halfway. I will share with you the reason why I stopped my trekking trail halfway through. And most people who coming to Bako National Park is not other than to try to have close encounter with this Proboscis monkey. It's very unique species of monkey in this part of the world. And of course, along with the Proboscis monkey, of course, you have opportunity to come close to many wildlife. Like for example, what the image I share with you now is actually you call it fruit bat, right? And it seems to be these fruit bat are very, very good in pollination, because they can carry the seed of the fruit to a long distance away. right? And you can see we are fortunate. I'm very fortunate to encounter to see some of these food bat, and at the same time, even in two different species in terms of the color you look at in this image, right? And of course, along with the proboscis monkey, they have also many other species of monkey that you can easily come close. But of course, your encounter also depends on your luck on that day. And this is a fruit bat which I shared with you just now. And this picture was shared by my tour guide to me that they caught one a bit, but of course after that they released back to the jungle and to give it a look at how this fruit bat is look like, right? So it's eye-opening when coming to this part of national park. So we were going to begin our journey, but before that, I think another main highlight of the trip for this time coming to this national park is actually trying to come close to this sea stag. They call it sea stag, a very unique rock outcrop. But important thing to note that to able to come to this place, you need to take a boat ride, right? But again, it's not very far from the jetty point of the national park. So these are some of the images that I've captured while on the boat ride of this sea stag, right, from all angles. Anyway, I will share with you more also in the video clips of the entire my journey in this Bako National Park. So now I'm going to share with you now video clips of my journey to this national park, of course with my wife. Please stay tuned. So you are moving toward the jetty point. There is a terminal for Bako National Park. Interestingly, Sarawak, we have 13 national in the ram up. Some of the place of interest you can find in Sarawak. And I'm walking towards some of these posters. This is one of the highlights of the trip. So this is a jetty point, and you can see actually it's at the river mouth, or the fishing village. And that's why on the way here you can see a lot of fresh fish, fishmonger, small little stall along the roadside. And if we're traveling on the right hand side, you can see that there's one boat leaving, and that's the direction all the way to the ocean. Well, it's a journey we have to take, and I was told it's about 40 minutes boat ride. So we are likely to take some of these small little boat here. We can take up to probably 4 to 6 passengers. And of course there are some largest boat can take up to 10. But I think because of low tide also they don't use a large boat. So most of the boats are small boats. Huh? Yeah, here we go. Oh. Yeah, no problem. The more we drop into the river and feed the crocodile, was joking with my
哦，遇到
wife.
鳄鱼你是发大了，
中字啊。
中字很难遇到的。
Yeah. All the river in Sarawak have crocodile. But again, this river here, very seldom, very seldom.
叫我们坐船，然后去看 monkey。
Now this national park, Bako National Park, is located north of Kuching, and the journey to the park involved 37 kilometers by car ride. You have a very good view of the entrance point where the jetty. You can see the weather is not hot, but it's cloudy. But anyway, you can see the scenery here is just wonderful, right? You can see the crowd. And here you can see that there is a sign, welcome you to, then you can see some of the signboard posted there. Okay, this some of the sign, and importantly is you look at this sign, is actually the warning of the crocodiles, right? And I was told that every month there's one victim of crocodile. Look at this, the sign on the at the right jetty point, and to give the visitor a warning that what they need to obey and what not. Yeah. And you can see the view here again. Hey, go, you just go, I follow up. Yeah. No, there's road, there's no hilang one road only. A well constructed wooden path. It's distant, quite a distant to walk, alright. And this is a mangrove swamp. Bako Pang, yeah.
Bako tree. It can last for 50 years. Can last for 50 years. Very good tree. This tree is firefly loving. Firefly love to come to this
kind. Interestingly, Bako or the mangrove swamp tend to attract a lot of firefly. Right, so walking path. And they're providing quite a good resting place, right? And just in case if you're tired, along the way you can take your rest. And this was well guided. There's only one way leading to the park center. You just have to follow these well-built wooden planks. Of course, there will be some climb later on. And then another beautiful hut here next to. They built quite a number of them. Here we go. Yeah, we're coming to the jungle path. It's almost to the end of this wooden plank path. And here the flowing waters of a small stream. The humming of the insect. Now you can see small stream. And this is the path we have to go up now. Yeah. Okay, wait for. Now, this park contains a wide range of vegetation, jungle streams, waterfalls, and also interesting plant life. Of course, including a lot of well-built trekking trails and also coastline, which covered with small bays, coves, and beaches. And of course, the visitor coming to this Bako National Park, one of the main objectives is to see the Proboscis monkey. You really have to watch your step, every step. There's many routes. The three routes creeping across the trekking trail.
Oh, oh. 这个吃不要吃到啊，小心。
There are three types of termite. This one is on top of the soil, there's one under the soil, and there's one on the tree.
As you walk along the trail, our local guide will encounter any rare plants, rare species of insect, they will share with us. This is what they welcome us, a path that you have to walk, every visitor. OK， 知道。Even walking on a wooden plank, also need to watch your step. There could be some missing plank along the way. watch our step very carefully. Avoid the twisting of the ankle. Then you may need to go back by helicopter. Hope these video clips give those who are interested to visit this Bako National Park what to expect along the jungle trail. It's an ant net, termite nets, alright. They're built on the tree. It's an up and down trail. This lady have never trekked for years, and today she have used up all his trekking quota for the next 10, 20 years. If she knew this condition, I doubt she would join me for this Bako National Park. But for the young, for the strong and energetic young men and ladies, they probably like this trekking trail very much. At times, you really had to use your both hands. Our guide did not tell us how long this trail will take. After 30 plus of minutes of trekking, I think we're very close to 40 minutes. There doesn't seem to be arriving at our destination. Then my wife asked the guide, how long more? And I was told that it takes half an hour. Then my wife do a calculation, half an hour plus 45 minutes plus half an hour. They made that we still need to have about nearly 2 hours.
At the national park?
So we retrieve and go to another trail that's heading for the headquarters of this national park. And they provide accommodation, rest house, as can be seen in the earlier video clips.
You want the jungle trekking and jungle trekking by 15 3 years old. Yeah. Those are orang putih, they are adventure. Yeah. It's your national park.
This sign highlight all the trail between this national park.
This is some of the estimated time taken for all the trail. And likewise on the right. So you can see that easily they have more 10 trail at least now been listed here. In high tide, you'll be probably landed over here, and park center, the headquarters is that right next to the beach, and of course what you see now, the building behind is the canteen. It's where you have a meals, and then if you're lucky enough you can find a monkey around this tree, but this round see no monkey.
I was here many years back and I managed to encounter with this Proboscis monkey just near to this park headquarters.
Right. So this is all about the Bako National Park. Our journey and here, and after that we'll continue another part of the journey on the way back to see the unique seascape, right, and some outcrops that are projecting out.
Just now you see the building, the
And
green building.
also that you can get, if you have a chance, you're lucky enough, you can able to find a monkey here. And we are now moving to the more important place, the toilet. Well, today we are no luck. The monkey is not coming out. I think they just have their nice breakfast, and they feel that it's good to take a nice rest in the afternoon because the weather is very, why should I say, very stuffy, misty, hot, warm. What would you say that? Huh? It's going to be very challenging. I was sweating profusely. You know, I think easily I produce 1 kilo or 1 liter of sweat. I see. So we're going to have a very light trail called Lintang Trail. And now this is some of the map. Okay, this is the most challenging trail in the park. It's all flat at the moment.
I was joking.
Alright, so then you have kiri and kanan, no?
This one walk back to the behind something, and this
Ah.
one we go to another trail.
The Lintang Trail.
You want to try or you want to go back there?
No, actually, it's no monkey, right?
We don't know. It might be, it might not be. tail.
Hey, don't listen to you. Lah. The monkey don't like your voice.
So how you want to walk there?
Just walk a short distance and back. Lah. Anyway, the
Like,
lady,
half an hour.
the lady is very strong now. Out of certain flat road, they very strong.
Warm up already, ma.
Jangan main-main berlempar no. Kuat-kuat sekarang. Oh, yo, jaga-jaga no, jangan
Yeah, I
jatuh
know, I
no.
know.
Jatuh.
They're not level.
Awak jatuh aku susah sebab aku cannot guide you, no.
Don't worry, we get used to jungle.
Bring back your rubbish.
Yeah.
Don't be the rubbish of the jungle. Oh, I can see beautiful trail, huh? Very challenging this trail.
Yeah, this one is all the way, walkway like this.
Wow, this trail is a very tough trail, no? To me now, just now the one is easier.
That's why it's
The one, the lady shout like hell along the way. Here they no shout, quiet, only diam. Tak payah jaga, dia pun terus jalan. Betul tak? Darling, betul tak? This is the most challenging trail, you know. Wow. See? Coming this trail where got challenge. Aiyo. The sound of the jungle. You hear it? It's one of the easiest trail on the park. Just like a welcoming song sang by the insects, welcoming visitor from the West Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur. So if you are not active trackers and you want a relaxing journey, you still can come to Bako National Park. Put a night or two in the park, you know, and you just roam around. There are some easy trail like this, and of course there are some very challenging trails. So as I said just now from the signboard, there are even 10 named trails. That means they have very established 10 popular jungle trails. All right. So, but then it's also vice versa. Certain trail probably you can walk by your own, but certain trail probably you need a local guide to bring you around. And never go alone. All right, take my words. Best to go in a group. 2 is the minimum, but ideally I think 4 is a good number. As I say that. You may get accident, you may get injured and things like that. So at least you have companion along the way. Can give you some helps. But anyway, you're going to bound to meet a lot of visitors while you are touring on any of the jungle trail, because it's a popular area. And during peak season, you can see that the accommodation are completely booked, fully booked. You may need to book well in advance. Okay. It's something that for those international travelers, even visitors from Peninsular Malaysia, I would strongly recommend to come to this Bako National Park. This place indeed best for nature lover. This at here we spot the fruit bat as well as the monkeys.
monkey here. Two apes. Apes.
Only I monkey only.
Yeah, two apes here.
This monkey very teruk, man. The lady here trying to show off. She wanted to challenge this trail. So you can see, I stopped here and she decided to go. So I said, you go lah, I wait here lah. Yeah, oh, so happy to go, no? One step. Huh? She just stopped 2 steps only. Yeah, not going all the way. You can Yeah. I wait for you in the canteen. Okay. See you half an hour later. So can use to do pandan cake or not? Ironwood, they call ironwood 它就用这种板哦，这样来一个个贴起来，变成它的屋顶，很多巴黎的建筑物都用这种做法作为它屋顶。This type of timber roof been constructed, used in Indonesia. I found many of these in Bali and also I think Borneo Islands. And they're using a kind of wood they call the ironwood, and they cut into thin pieces that can be seen here, and then they stack one after the others closely, and it seems to be can last very long, probably maybe another 50 years. The roof can last, and timber can last for that long. You can see the constructions. As I say, they name this as a sea step.
Bye. This marks the end of my tour to Bako National Park. So, on the boat journey back, and all the handsome faces are right here, and also the pretty girls. Oh, certain for women become a younger now. Wow, now do trekking for life, and today she has tracked for her trekking quota for the next 10 years. Oh, sure. Wow, holding a camera now, no play, oh.
When you book your boats, please book it both ways, so that you can go back to the Bako village. You can see there are a lot of fishing village, and this village is just next to the jetty terminal, and this village is known as the Bako village. The people here live mainly as a fisherman. Here we are, our jetty terminal. And before I end this travelogues, I would like to supplement something regarding the species of tree that generate the kind of wood that been used as material for the roof. And I was told that most of these wood belong to a kind of tree, and in local they give it a name Berlian. And this tree is so dense and so durable that it does not need to be treated, any termite treated, and yet it can last for a long time. Right? So at the end of this episode, I would like to just to say something. The Bako National Park, they will also very much depend on the weather conditions. And if it's going to be a stormy weather, they will not open the park. As I say, the boat will refuse to ferry you to the park headquarters. And as well as it's during low tide, very low tide, then you'll be advised to probably have to prepare to be wet, because you have to get down far away from the jetty point, as the boat cannot go near. So you have to get into the water and walk all the way to the beaches. So something that for traveler intend to come to Bako National Park, you have to take these precautions, as well as bring along your raincoat whatsoever, because in a rainforest in a country, in this tropical country, that you do not know when it's going to rain, and when it's rain, it could be pretty heavy. So I thank you for staying until this moment with me, and I hope you can support these travel channels and help to share and to your friend and family, with the aim of promoting the tourism around the world, which was badly hit and suffered during the COVID pandemics. And in the next episodes, I will share with you another interesting spot, and it's actually the Orangutan Wildlife Center. And this wildlife center is actually located at the southern part of Kuching Town, right? Kuching City. So please stay tuned until we see each other again, and hope you are well and good. And I thank you again for supporting my travel channels. And bye.